It is
Here we are.
recording in progress. So the minute we decided to record, they've come to do the lawn.
Next door.
Next door's lawn?
It's next door.
Right, because our lawn is yellow.
Yeah. Well, we're like in the desert and every house around us. Well, no, a lot of
We're not really in the desert. We're in Ohio. But our lawn looks like a desert. Right. So look, here we are today, and we've done this a few times in the past, but we haven't done it for a while.
Can I? Oh, sorry, just need that.
We had to regroup just now.
Something like
So
that.
listen, so we have had an influx of questions come in that we've just kind of skimmed over, right?
We haven't directly answered them.
We have not.
But now we are.
We're going to answer them now.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is the same as we did before with we want to talk to you about our memberships too, and people were looking at the videos not being able to find them. Super simple. This is a YouTube video or YouTube membership. It's it's on YouTube. Like it's clearly right here on YouTube. And the link is going to be under this video. So,
or you just go to our homepage.
Just go to our homepage and
look at it,
right
says
there.
Memberships right there, or subscribe and memberships. It has both.
Right on YouTube.
Yep.
So we are going to address some questions, and half of it we're going to do here publicly. The other half we'll probably save the juicy ones for our memberships.
Yes.
But I'm going to go ahead and read the questions, and then we're going to answer them one at a time. Are we ready?
Yes,
we're not.
I'm ready. I can't see, but
look,
you can
see that
it.
human organ back there? That does not have my liver in it. I'm actually carrying my liver in my body. So that's not what it came in.
It's not her old liver.
It's not my old liver.
Don't go and share this video now saying, hey, everybody, Sherry's old liver's in that bag.
Right. Not cool.
That's not true.
It's not me.
Well,
not
that one fell apart, so we didn't really get to say it.
My shirt says, my scars, what's it say? My scars are proof I fought for this life.
Yeah. Just give a little angle. There we go.
I did. I fought to be here.
Yes.
So here we are.
Yes.
There's clearly a reason that I haven't perished in the past 17 ways I've tried to unalive me.
Yes.
But I'm still here. So we're going to keep going because that's what the universe has asked us to do, and that's what we're going to do. So here we go. I'm going to roll down the questions, and we're going to start.
Okay.
So the first question, we're not going to answer them right now. Don't get excited. We're going to answer them in this video. What is it that you and Sherry do? Simple enough question. Have you ever taken someone's deposit and not provided services? I've heard this in another group. This is happening. Are you twin flame coaches? Are you or have you ever been affiliated with Twin Flame Universe? What is your age difference? How long have you two been together? Do you argue? Did you two go through the separation phase?
Phases.
Phases. Do you ever? Yeah, it just says phase. We'll
elaborate on that.
Phases. Do you ever feel like your journey has reached its highest level and now you do not have to go through the running, chasing, etc.? How did you realize you are twin flames? And the last and final question for this video, there's plenty more. I forgot to turn my thing off. I'll get that. Perfect timing. I feel like Lee has, okay, I'm sorry. Hang on.
Sorry.
I did not.
Yeah.
I typed it wrong.
That's
Do you see that?
No, I can't.
No, I didn't. I typed, never mind.
But I know what the question is. So go ahead and just say
when I put up, okay, when I was transferring the question, copying it over.
We put a little thing up here so we had them.
And I'm sorry, just something that connected me to my father just now.
Yes.
So I feel like Lee has a God complex and he can never do wrong. How is that a connection?
Valid point.
Valid point. What is it you and Lee, what is it that you and Sherry do? What do we do?
Okay.
Well, we do a plethora of things. Ooh, I've always wanted to use that word.
But we're not trying to keep you alive. We do a lot of
We stay kind of busy trying to keep me from killing myself.
I didn't mean that to be right. Well, we
not literally. Yeah, literally. Not on
Sherry's
purpose, but I tend to be accidental prone. I mean, I tried to die with liver disease. I tried to blow myself up. There was something that recent. Oh, I
so
accidentally messed
the
up Lee's
long short
car.
for my answer to this question, what is it that Lee and Sherry do?
Let's,
We continuously keep finding ways to stay connected in ways that we didn't know we could be connected. It's a never ending experience. It's what would happen if you decided, you know what, I'm gonna stop there. It is literally Lee and Sherry do connection. We do connection. We breathe connection. We live connection. We've experienced a lot of disconnects in our life.
notice he's saying we're not twin flames all through that. We are twin flames through that, but we don't like that word. We like connection.
We don't, okay.
Not that we don't
The
like
word
it, it just
is taking away because of how much flooding has been done onto what it actually is, that it's lost the point of what it is.
right.
It is simply connection. You feel something. Feeling something is based in connection. Everything you feel, see, hear, touch, taste is all connection related. You have to interact with it. So we didn't understand that. Well, I didn't understand it. I didn't even know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew that whatever I felt, it didn't happen until I ran into this one. But we'll get there. What is it that we do? We literally we don't have a wall between us. And if we find it, we end up struggling through it till we break it. You have to break your walls down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize how many walls you built up.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say what you and I do is we show how to bring walls down.
Yeah,
How to stop. You can't let anybody love you if you're protecting yourself. You can't let anybody be there for you if you're keeping yourself safe. You can't let yourself experience everything you can feel if you have boundaries.
Mm.
This connection doesn't know what any of those words mean. It's just disconnection. So you have to really look at the nature of it to realize that's what we do. We do the nature of connection. What we find is people coming into that energy field feel the homeness of it, but they don't understand why it's there, because the feeling has always been there. When people come into our energy field, if you're watching this video and you've been in our energy field, if you've come into our home or if you've met us out somewhere, all of these questions tell you when you're sitting next to us, do you feel like you're disconnected from or connected to? That's what Sherry and I do.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have anything
yeah, I'd like to really reiterate that Lee is a connectionist. And there's no other way to say that. We started literally when we started coaching, he was writing every word verbatim down on a piece of paper. And we had notebooks and notebooks and notebooks and files and files and files. And when we opened up that person's file to do their session, and all their information was there, and it's not like that anymore.
It doesn't have to be that
It
way.
doesn't have to be anymore. Lee doesn't write anything down. He collects it and then he connects it.
Actually, I'm going to tell the truth about what I do there. When I was writing everything, and then I was listening to what Sherry would ask when we asked specific questions, I would pay attention to the feeling because we're in the feeling together. And I'm paying attention to what she's asking the question for and where the feeling leads. So what ended up happening is when we were sitting in front of somebody together, asking them questions, I noticed that when they would answer, I would look at the difference of how we connect versus what they've ever experienced in connection.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see that at the time. I just knew that I needed to learn what it is that we're actually doing and then learn what it is that's different that's happening here, that's happening out there.
Right.
What I ended up discovering was I had to rewrite a lot of things in my mind. So when I would listen to somebody, when you would ask just a simple question, how do you feel about your mother? I would look, I would pay attention to the person and I didn't catch it at first, but they would do this. Then they would look up and they would look in different directions. Because that way I could then design or at least figure out how somebody connects to how somebody feels about their feminine side, not realizing they embody it. We became what we embody. We became connection. They got a disconnect somehow there, and that's what happened. And I can keep going deeper into that. And what happened when I kept going deeper into that, I kind of lost some things, but we'll get to that.
We're going to pull one up under it because it kind of goes with it, because it says, are you twin flame coaches? And I want to answer that first.
Okay.
And the answer is yes, and the answer is also no. Right? So obviously we are twin flames in union, right? Connected ones in union. We've experienced the journey this far and have come out on the other side. We know how to do that. We know how it feels to be connected in such a way that we can and we do help those of you out there who are struggling with the twin flame journey, right? Certainly we can help navigate through that and explain to you what it is you're feeling, why it is you're feeling that. We will never, nobody should ever tell you that someone is or is not your twin flame, or you have to change in any way to be connected. That there's so much false information out there. I don't want to get into a big spiel about that, but no, that's not everything we do, and it's not the majority of things that we do. It's just a very small fraction of what it is that we do on an everyday basis. We right, get straight to the pain.
Okay. So the way that she answered it, you got to look at us as yin and yang. You need to see what yin looks like. You need to see what yang looks like. You need to see what yin looks like. You need to see what yang looks like. We can play in all four parts. And we do it in a way that is connection.
Mhm.
Okay. So if somebody who's going through the experience of twin flames, they come towards this, something ends up happening where they come into this energy field. Everything that keeps them disconnected from connection shows up. So what we do is we know that the base pattern of that is family dynamic. The family dynamic has a significant impact on how you let somebody love you or not love you, how you let somebody get close to you or not get close to you, how you open yourself up or you don't open yourself up, how you hide your thoughts and you hide your feelings. All of that is centered around your core pain. If you don't know how to let somebody love you when you're in pain, like here's a good example. I need some time away. I need to go away. I don't want to be with you. I need to go move on and be with somebody else. There is a whole set of patterns that are playing out in the pain that nobody's paying attention to because their thoughts were never connected to their pain. So the space in between that needs to be somebody who has no judgment. So what happens is when somebody comes and they need twin flame coaching, for example, it's different than somebody who comes because they have a drug problem. The way that they heal is different because when you use something or a substance to numb something, you're trying to numb something inside of the pain without actually going into the pain to see what it is. Connection does that. Disconnection doesn't. So if nobody's talking to you about your core pain, you're not going anywhere near the connection. You're going to continue to suffer in it. We did that. We've done it in all kinds of different ways. And I'm telling you, there's nothing like the experience of somebody loving you through your pain. That's the key. So for me, I just don't have the ability to have emotions outside of that because when I look at what that means and what you could have inside of your pain, I don't want to look at how you're going to take me. I want to pay attention to what you've been doing to your pain. So it's hard for me to see how you're feeling about me. I'm watching what you're doing to your own pain. That's kind of what happened when we sat down and I kept writing. As I kept writing, I kept hearing the prison. I kept hearing the words we actually choose that become our prison. Think about what I said earlier. when it came to protection, safe, boundaries, all of those things. How does any of it let you be loved when you're feeling it? Why do you need protection? Why do you need to be safe?
Right.
So that is my answer. We coach everybody.
Everybody.
So yes, I wouldn't say that we coach it. I help connect it. She coaches. She is the most extraordinary coach. I'm the most extraordinary pain.
Connectionist.
Same word as a doula. I actually help you breathe through the pain, because if you can't do that, you're not going to heal anything.
Isn't it interesting that your family are doula, not doulas physically, but the last name is doula? Yeah. I've always found that fascinating. We're gonna answer one more here, and then we're gonna finish over with our members.
Okay.
So this one is interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken someone's deposit and not provided services? I've heard in another group this is happening.
Never has that ever happened to us.
Not
Ever,
once.
not once.
And by the way,
That's why we
if you
chose PayPal.
feel that happen to you, please,
Yes, please. If you've
please
ever
reach out.
done something and you didn't get something, now remember,
Please reach out.
communication and
Yeah.
connection go hand in hand.
Yeah,
You need
please
both.
reach out, because
Yeah,
we have
got
two.
to.
We have two. In all the years that we've done this, we have two people, two that I think that we've refunded.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
Only two. And we've been
and
doing this for how many years?
We've been
12?
15.
15.
15. But if you look at it, that's why we chose PayPal.
Exactly.
Because if somebody sent us a deposit, we ask for it through PayPal, because if you don't get anything.
Ask for deposits though.
No, we don't. But
No.
we do have payment plans. And that's what's interesting about it.
Yeah, we don't have deposits.
If you come with us, we need an energy exchange, because here's the one thing we learned for sure about energy exchange. We've been putting all of the correct information out there for free. You're not going to really get anything out of what you take away some things, but if it's not leading you to the place where we found, you need to go deeper. You need some individual attention. I can go get a job. She can go get a job. We don't have to do that for a living. But then we thought about it, and we thought about what's making our connection deeper and more profound and more powerful and more healing is doing this for a living.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have to.
No.
We really don't. She's got a business background. I have a sales background. It's not like we need to do that. We really don't. We give away as much as we receive. We were told by the universe that has to stop, because everybody else has come along and they don't take you to your pain. They take you to what they're telling you they can give you. The problem with that is you have to leave your pain behind.
Yeah.
Which means you're going to end up right back where you started. If you can't figure that out, that's why we chose to do this. We chose to do it, and we will not stop doing it. It's just who we are. We want you guys to have the connection that we have. We're not the kind that say, we have it, nah, you don't. We realize that for some reason, this information that you find on our channel, on Lee and Sherry Patterson on YouTube, Twin Flames, or however you want to say it, spiritually connected, doesn't matter. That information there isn't just for Twin Flames. It's there for everyone. We have kids that watch our stuff, that email us. Not children, kids, teens. A kid to us is a 30-year-old, because our connection keeps us looking young. Doesn't mean we are.
Our kids are in their 30s. That's why we feel that way.
But at the same time, to us, that's kids.
Yeah.
So what we realized is connection isn't just for this. It's for everything. Because even when we listen to somebody who doesn't know spirituality or religion, or does, we noticed that there was still a common theme when it comes to everybody's pain and being loved in it. So we wanted to punch a hole in this world that said that you can be loved when you have pain.
We're going to answer one more, because
Sure?
it's intriguing me, and then we're going to go over.
I didn't mean to take.
No. I want to answer this one, but
was that pretty accurate?
That was accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
why we chose to do this.
That's exactly it. Not because we're twin flames in union. And that's not it. It's because
it's more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why we chose to go into family dynamics, the reason why we chose to go into the past is because people can't be present because of the past.
Right.
So you don't heal if you're not present. You can't heal if you're not present. You're stuck in time. Connection doesn't know what time is. So we have to break the illusion.
Oh, one more. And then we're gonna say goodbye to the public and
Oh.
head on.
To finish the
It's the
question.
video. It's the same video. They just get the whole one. Um, um, this question's so intriguing. Are you or have you ever been affiliated with Twin Flame Universe?
Who?
Yeah.
We started this before then.
Absolutely not.
We don't know who they are. We did at some point. Here's the thing. Whatever that is, we can see it from a family viewpoint. We can see it from what happened with both of the families. If you disconnect from family, you tend to recreate the same dysfunctional family. Whether you do it with people that you can control or people who believe that you're going to give them something has a lot to do with what that is. That is not connection. There's nothing about what we've seen there that feels like connection.
Yeah.
We noticed one thing about what you're looking for that I don't know that anybody who's been in this connection has really picked up on. How do you express or speak from your feelings? If you watch them, it's all mind. Not to say that we don't have that, but it is to say that we have it with a specific purpose in bringing you to your feelings, not taking you away from them, no matter what they are.
Correct.
Yeah. So no,
we do not.
we don't know them. I would love to sit with them and help them connect to why this looks like this, because I don't have judgment. I can't see through the eyes of judgment. And now here's the thing about that. Since we are connected in that way, a majority of my judgment shows up in her. And it's weird.
I don't know that that's not true. I know I have judgment. And I don't,
part of it's mine.
I know,
because
but I
had to
don't,
move it out.
I don't want to like have judgment on in that situation. I'm very human.
No, you're not.
But
that is the last thing you are.
But I mean,
you're incredible.
I feel offended.
Do you?
Yeah, and I feel like they've taken something so beautiful. You know what I mean? Even the pain's beautiful. Yeah. And turned it into a scam.
But I don't think it's a scam for them.
Yeah, right.
Let me tell you what I feel it is. I feel it's if you grow up and you say, I want to have this, I want to have that, and I want to be successful, and I want to have a life where I have love. I don't want this kind of a family. I don't want to redo it. I'm going to be gone. I'm going to leave my family and they're never going to see me again. I'll go create a new one. Yeah. That's what that is. Okay. So if you look at it from that standpoint, everything that happened there makes sense with everybody who wants to do that. Yeah. They would be drawn to that. Yeah. And if you look at what's happened to each individual person in there, they've been told who they are. Yeah. They feel it inside and they feel like somebody's going to accept me if I become this. That's not connection. I have some other things to say about this question, but we're going to move on. Yeah. We're going to stop it here. We're going to we're going to move it over. And we'll see you guys soon. And hi, members. And if you need us, there's 30 minutes available. There is. There's all kinds of things. Yeah. We're still doing those. Yes. We're not doing as much. All of our Twin Flame stuff is free. Yes. It's free. Yes. It's on the internet. It's right here on this YouTube channel. It is free. However, if you're looking for something more connecting to you, so you can experience how you show up in the connection, then that's why we kept the space open for individual. Hey, let's find out how you let somebody connect to you. I want to keep my thought process so I don't lose it for. So we're moving over. Hi, members.